YouTube, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, and today is Monday, September 8th, 2014. Today is my week 21 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. I had VSG surgery on April 14th, 2014 at Kaiser South Bay with Dr. Michael Belsberg. Start out with the numbers. I have my little routine. I always do it the same way. Sorry. I don't mix it up very often. But anyway, my starting weight, when I started the process at Kaiser, you have to go through 3 months of classes before you're approved for weight loss. When I started that process, I was 402 pounds. And that was in January of 2014. When I had surgery on April 14th, 2014, I was 360.6 pounds. Last week, I was 274.4 pounds. And today, I'm 271.2 pounds. I don't know what happened, but something happened at OH that kicked my weight loss back into gear, because that month I was doing like a pound and a half a week. Whatever it was, I am very happy. So that's a 3.2 pound loss since last week. I need my glasses for this. An 89.4 pound loss since surgery, and a 130.8 pound weight loss since January. What? It's just crazy. I mean, I am so close to 100 pounds post-surgery, and it just happened so quickly. It's hard to believe that it's been 5 months already, but it has. The weight's coming off, and it's all good. So first, a couple things. First, I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed and commented on my videos. I don't know what happened, but I've had kind of an influx of new subscribers and commenters, and I just love the comments and the messages that I get. I got one last week that just sort of made my day, and it reminded me of the messages that I would send when I was first starting out on this journey to people who were sharing their journey, and it just made me get all verklempt and nice, and I love it. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and everyone who does subscribe. I subscribe to you if you're doing videos, but if you start doing videos later and I may not know that, just let me know in the comments below, and I absolutely will subscribe, because I want to hear how everybody's doing. Let's see, what do I want to talk about? Okay, a couple of these aren't NSVs, but just kind of like things. I had said that I wasn't going to have alcohol until 1 year post-op. Well, yeah. I don't know how I survived OH without doing alcohol, and I just went out with my friends on a Friday afternoon at the beach and had a drink. And I had beer, which probably wasn't the best thing to have. I didn't really carbonate, light carbonation has been okay for me, and the beer wasn't, hugely carbonated. It was draft. And it tasted good. Beer is my favorite drink. And I did feel like I got, it did have a greater impact than typically having one beer would. Then I came home, and this was early, like I met my friend at 4 o'clock. I came home at like 7:30, and like 10:30 at night my stomach started hurting. And I thought for sure that this was because I had been a bad girl and drank alcohol, and also had started picking up on the amount of coffee that I've been drinking. But I stayed feeling really bad throughout the weekend until Sunday night. And I realized so I knew that it really probably wasn't about the alcohol. What I finally realized that it was probably, and this is TMI, sorry, it was probably like severe constipation. And I never had that where it actually caused, abdominal pain. And I think what it led to is, my dad's a doctor, but he's not a bariatric. He's not a bariatric surgeon. And he had said, oh, you should take Fiber One. It's really great. So I started taking Fiber One on Monday, and it's like two pills a day, 3 times a day. And I think what happened was that the Fiber One was doing what it was supposed to do, but for whatever reason, it wasn't moving its way out of there. I can't believe I'm talking about my poop on a video. But anyway, it finally did some things. It got moving through Sunday night, and I felt fine. But that was like miserable. I mean, I really literally couldn't eat or drink much at all weekend, because every time I ate, it just felt like I was so full already. I guess I was full of shit, but that's not the first time that's happened. Anyway, so I go to my, I don't know what it's supposed to be. If it's supposed to be my 3-month post-op, but it's 5 months. I don't know. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow with my, I think with the physician's assistant at my surgeon's office, and I'm going to be asking about what to do about that, so that doesn't happen again. And I've stopped taking the Fiber One faux show, because it actually started hurting after, like, within half an hour after I took the Fiber One on Friday night. So I don't think Fiber One's such a good thing. But alcohol, I blew my promise. I suck. But it was good, and it was summer-y, and it was the beach. So one other thing that I discovered that's also a no-no, thanks to TK Sleever, I thought I'd share, is making lattes at home. She posted about this, and also milk foamer that you can get at Starbucks. It's like 16 bucks. So got this, and then got these little espresso, can you see them? Espresso packets for the Keurig. And I know, because my friend Tim always tells me that when you make coffee in a Keurig, you're paying like, I don't know, $75 for a pound of coffee or something. But when you compare it against going to Starbucks, it's a pretty good deal. So this is like incredibly awesome. I make this cafe espresso, or whatever it's called, in the Keurig. And I tried steaming the milk in the microwave. It doesn't taste that great. So I just take a little pan and heat it up the old-fashioned way on the stove. And then I aerolate it with my handy, my handy vibrating aerolator. And it gets all foamy, and it makes an absolutely perfect latte. So if you're drinking coffee, which I know nobody who's had weight loss surgery drinks coffee, but if you are, this is like really cool and pretty cheap. The foamer thing was only $16, and the coffee is like 10 bucks, but it's for 12 cups of coffee. Anyway, so those are the new things I discovered this week. Okay, NSVs. One I posted on Facebook, so people probably already know about, is I work from home, so I don't have to dress up a lot of the time. So I wear a lot of t-shirts. I wear, like, that I'd gotten at Old Navy, and tanks to go work out and to hang out at home when I'm working. And they were all, like, hugely, hugely too big. And I went online at Old Navy, and I was like, you know, maybe I cannot wait a week to order this stuff from Old Navy, and I can go in the store and actually buy some things. And guess what? I did, and they fit, and they were really cool and really pretty feminine colors. They're not that exciting because they're just like t-shirts and tanks, but they're like a really baby pink and a heather gray and really soft material, and they just seem so much more feminine than what you can get at the plus size stores. So I was really excited about that. I cannot even remember the last time I went into a regular size clothing store and bought clothes. I felt like I was in a, I don't know, I was in a dream or something. It was so bizarre. I was so excited. I'm sure the cashier thought I was a little weird. But I got extra larges, and they also have XXL. So I got a couple of t-shirts, a couple of tanks, and a sweatshirt in just like really cool colors, very soft. And I love them, and that was like a huge NSV for me. The other thing is, I guess this is an NSV because it's about taking care of myself and doing what I think is right instead of worrying about what everybody's going to think about me, which, you know, 130 pounds ago, I probably wouldn't have done this. But I've been on a board of trustees for an organization for 2 years. I have I had one more year term to serve, and I just wasn't feeling it. I had been getting really annoyed, and it's the board of a spiritual organization, so they're all about, you know, healing energy and meditation and positive attitude, and I wasn't feeling very positive about it. And but usually I like take my commitments so seriously. I overcommit, I over honor the things that I say I'm going to do, but I just was feeling really trapped, and I felt like I can't try other churches because I'm on the board and that seems weird or whatever. So I decided to resign, and I did. And as soon as I did it, I felt free. I'm free. And I felt free to like go there again without having, I don't know, without feeling all this pressure to be something or do something, I could just go. And the day after I resigned, I went to yoga class there at night. And I would have gone on Sunday, but I was sick with my, TMI issue. So anyway, I do think that's an NSV because I don't know if I would have done that before. And this I just think is a silly NSV, but it's the first time this has happened to me. I was sitting on the couch wearing shorts, and I had my leg up on the coffee table. And I just happened to look down, and I'm like, whose leg is that? That does not look anything like my leg. How did that happen? I'm so used to, for years and years and years, I had horrible swelling and cankles, and now I don't. And my leg looked pretty good, at least from the calf down. And it was just funny. It's like, who does that belong to? That's not mine. And I guess that's probably going to maybe happen a little bit more often as we keep going. So those are my NSVs for the week. Let's see. Anything else? No, I think it's just my shout-outs. So, and I got a few. So first, I got to give a shout-out to Sexy Lex. Oh, wait. No, Watch PattiMelt. My surgery sister and good friend, Watch PattiMelt, just posted a Q&A video with her husband. It's actually in 2 parts. I only got to watch the first part because I just saw it right before I was going to record mine, but it's really great, and I encourage you guys all to go watch it. I was going to shout her out anyway because I miss her because I haven't seen her in a while, but she gave me a whole other reason. Her husband is a total sweetheart, and the video is very cute, so I'm going to link it down below, and you should go watch it. Okay, who else? Lil Aussie Mel met her goal last week. I'm sure everybody knows that, but I just wanted to say congratulations. And I loved the I don't know what you call it. I want to say ritual, but I don't know that she would do it again. But anyway, where to celebrate reaching goals, she went with her daughters to the beach and let go of balloons where she'd written things she was letting go of. And it was, not only was it beautiful, but it was moving, so. And I want to give a shout out to Margaret VSG, who had surgery last week. She had, it seems like, I think, outpatient VSG surgery, which I hadn't heard of before, where she was in there during the day and then went and stayed at a hotel that night and went back in the morning. So I hope she is doing well. And our girl Dixie got approval for her surgery last week, so I'm super excited for her. And you know who, Walter's back. And it looks like things are progressing greatly with his process for surgery. And I sent him a message and told him I'm going to be in New York in 2 weeks, and I would really like to meet him. So maybe I will. Maybe he'll respond, and maybe I'll get to meet him for coffee. And if anybody else is in New York, I think maybe VSG Bobby might be coming to go to dinner on that Sunday, which is the 21st. I need to follow up on that. But if anybody else is in New York and wanted to get together, let me know. I'll be there probably the 21st, 22nd, and I'll leave on the 23rd. Who else? I need my glasses. Oh, yeah, we had people who were sick last week and in the hospital. VSG Melissa had her gallbladder taken out. I hope you are feeling better. And Michael May was also in the hospital last week with, I think, headaches and some nerve issues. So I'm a little behind on Facebook, so I hope that both of you guys are doing much better this week. And then my big adventure, Leanne, my friend, I'm wearing her today. Both of my earrings, these are earrings that she made, and this is her shirt. She sent me a lovely box of clothes that I love. Like I said on Facebook, if it wasn't for my weight loss surgery friends, I would probably be naked, and that would not be good. So anyway, that's all I have this week. I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.